An Introduction to Jungle Gardens.
Hello and welcome to Videojug. I'm Tom Cole, Head of Horticulture at Capel Manor College, and I'm surrounded by a whole range of plants in the urban jungle garden. It's a great little project if you've got a spare space in a garden, surrounded by other buildings, but you wanted to create that sort of tropical, jungly feel. And the plants that would really help you to achieve that are things like the Tunisian palm, tree ferns, any of the grasses. There's a plant for all occasions really, but in all senses it's tropical, it's green, it feels lush. All the plants that we've used here are really easy to look after. It's not rocket science with a lot of these plants. Some of them might need cutting down to the ground to really create a huge range of growth in the new year. But the palms and the tree ferns may need to be protected, particularly if we have a very cool or even a very hard frost. And that can simply be done by constructing a wigwam structure around the plant, wrapping it with horticultural fleece just to protect the crown. Apart from that, there's not a great deal that you need to do. The fact they're large-leaved and lush creates its own little microclimate, and we do have a lot of moisture around the base of the plant. But you can enhance that by putting bark down, bark and bark chippings to really help. To give structure to the urban jungle garden, we've also used raised decking areas. Decking is a great way of raising height in the garden so that you can look down on plants below. But there sometimes is a problem with it. It can be a bit slippery. And so what we try to do here is use chicken wire. It's easily fixed and stapled to the slats so that when we do have the inclement weather, you're not going to topple over. We haven't just used decking though, we've also had a bit of fun and we've created shapes within telegraph poles. We've recycled these telegraph poles to create almost like a Mayan totem pole type effect. So for kids it's great because you've got these sort of little areas that they can hide in and run around, with the fact that you've got all this soft landscaping hiding all the harsh lines of the raised decking area. Also on the decking area, it's great fun to have a number of seats and chairs, and just to bring it all in together, what we've done is shaped out stumps of wood so they look like chairs. We've got a flat area for a table, and just to soften those edges we've got pot plants as well, such as the grass here in the container. Grasses are great because they look fairly natural and they're very easy to look after. And one last thing is the fact that you don't really want to see a panel fence in an urban style garden such as this. You want to unify all the features, and one thing that does that well is to use reed fencing. It could be willow, it could be sections of heather, but it gives that more naturalistic feel to the garden.